Let me ask you this. If you've achieved the goals that you once were hoping for, praying for, but you still feel empty, disconnected, or numb, if success doesn't feel like success anymore, well, there's nothing wrong with your life, nothing at all. And there's nothing wrong with your business or your career choice. And no, and no, you don't need to burn everything down and start over. But you're just running into a truth that many of us, many professionals, many high achievers, many business owners never learn. And it's this false belief. When success feels empty, we believe something must be wrong with our job or your goals or the path that we're on. But here's the real story. Just a few years ago, man, I hit a point in my career where everything looked pretty good on paper, man. I was an associate vice president, man. I had the title, I had the influence and connections, and was making really good money, financial stability. And I feel like I had a lot of respect too. And yet, I remember sitting alone in my car one afternoon thinking, why doesn't any of this feel good? Why do I still have some tension? What's going on? The maybes, man, that's the maybe. We hear these all the time. Maybe this, maybe that. They began to dominate my thoughts. Like maybe I need a new job, or maybe I needed a new career path, or maybe I was doing something wrong, or maybe I wasn't being grateful, or maybe I wasn't meant for leadership, and maybe, so much. And this was the false belief. When you narrow it down, this is what I think I was believing. No, this is what I know I was believing at that time is if I feel empty, something out there must be wrong. Then one day I read this statement. I wish I remembered where I read this. And it's this: meaning doesn't disappear because your life is wrong. Meaning disappears because your internal alignment got disconnected from your external achievements. And man, that was huge. That was huge for me. So it wasn't my success that was empty, it was me. I was running on empty. And once I started applying the principles that we have in our MindFlow cycle to my external life, man, things really seemed to bounce, right? Everything internally changed. My joy, my motivation, my direction, my energy, and my sense of purpose, man, it just improved. And that's what I'm going to give you today. Basically, 3 secrets to reignite the meaning of your life without reinventing everything, okay? So here they are. Secret number 1: meaning isn't found in goals. I hate to say that. It's found in alignment. Most people believe that if I hit the next milestone, then I'll be fulfilled. But that's wrong because this is the truth. Meaning comes from alignment between your energy, your values, and your actions, not your achievements. And this is why you can hit every external goal and still feel empty. Your energy system isn't aligned with your life system. However, to fix this, ask one question. Ask this question every morning. What would make me feel meaningful today, not just productive? This shifts you from achievement mode to alignment mode. Secret number 2, it's this: you don't need more motivation, you need more capacity. And this is the false belief that I used to have was if I just push harder, I'll feel the spark again, right? So you're pushing that boulder up the hill. If I can just get it to the top, man, it's going to be great. But emptiness isn't a lack of motivation, it's a lack of emotional capacity. You've built a powerful outer life, but your inner world hasn't been replenished in years. Man, you break this by restoring capacity. And that comes from deep rest, you know, emotional expression and connection to others, your family, your wife, your partner. It comes from learning breath work, man. Breathing. Breath work can be so important. And micro pauses. Take micro pauses during the day And then try simplifying your priorities. And this are some of the principles that are in the MindFlow cycle. And this is why our program focuses on energy calibration, because when you restore capacity, desire returns. Secret number 3, identity must evolve or success will feel like a cage. And here's the hard truth. This is a truth bomb for you, if you will. You've outgrown an older version of yourself, but you're still living by its rules. Identity creates meaning. When identity stagnates, man, your meaning collapses, right? Ask this: who is the next version of me? And what would they stop tolerating? Who's the next version of me? And what would they stop tolerating? You ask that, meaning returns to your life, and you reflect. You reflect on your evolving identity. This is your turning point, and this is how you reignite your internal life without burning your entire life down. If this resonated with you, if this hit you, if you've been successful yet secretly disconnected or feeling numb, you need something deeper than another productivity hack. You need what I created. It's a free guide. It's the meaning reset, where I walk you through an alignment assessment, the capacity rebuild framework, the identity expansion map, and the exact MindFlow cycle steps to reignite purpose. Just comment meaning below and I'll send it to you immediately, or I'll send the link to you. You don't need a new life. You just need new alignment. As always, thank you for being here. Be sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed. Stay strong.